So we are coming down into a dugout basement here. This is a classic old house with a failed wall. And you can see that the previous owner covered this thing up with plywood. The other wall is the same way. See how badly it's cracked off? The concrete has sheared off. And so the requirement on this house, look what they've done. They've taken 4x4s and 2x4s to try to hold the wall up, but obviously there's not near enough strength in these sorts of things. So this classically failed wall is facing one of two things. It's facing either foundation replacement. You see that window, how bowed in it is? It's facing either foundation replacement. Look at how far it's leaning in. Either foundation replacement or a series of wall braces, which would be attached to the joists above. Those joists right there. With steel I-beams to hold the wall in place, or with probably a sprayed-in concrete wall or a foundation replacement. And you can see here, this wall has just cracked in half. This is bad. You want to see something that's bad? This is bad. There's an old window there. They put in a sister wall here with concrete in between the stones, but this wall is totally shot. So I think we have to remove parts of this wall, or somebody has to have parts of this wall removed and then sprayed in with a new wall, something like that. So I'm sitting here at my computer now, and I am looking back at these videos I just did of that failed foundation wall, and I'd like to know what you think. Do you think that wall was bad? And if so, please say so in the comments. I see walls like this all the time, and I think they're bad. But I would be interested to hear what you think about that. And I mean, I've seen worse, and I've seen ones that are much less. But many old houses have these, it's called tuck pointing, where you put mortar in between failing stone walls. And my gosh, that first one, that house was built in 1895. The first repair could have been done back in 1920 or something like that, where the mortar started to fail. See, the thing of it is, back then, you couldn't call a concrete truck to come up and provide concrete to you. So you used mostly stone, and you mixed your own concrete to pour these walls. And you used rock, probably off of the property or nearby, to build this foundation wall. So over the years, then you add mortar, add mortar, add mortar to strengthen it. So tell me if you've seen worse. Tell me things that you saw maybe that I didn't see. And I do know that this inspection first started out as one wall, but as we peeled back that drywall where you saw in the video, it showed a sheared crack on the other wall. And when that drywall all comes off, I promise you it's going to look the same. So somebody was hiding this. I don't know if it was the most recent owner. This property had just been sold, or if it was someone before them. But you put drywall over that, and you put 2x4 studs behind it, and you can't tell. So tell me if you've seen a wall like this, or tell me how you feel about it. And would you like to see more of these things? Less of these things? Does it scare the crap out of you? Just tell me a little bit more. I'd love to interact with you. Thanks for watching. So here's one of the other walls in this same structure. You can see that somebody put in a thick, wide wall here to support what was probably a dirt ledge. And you can see that that beam is not really even in. It's barely into the foundation wall. And that has probably been a thickened rock. There you can see some of the exposed rock. It's been tuck pointed, which is where the mortar fills in between the stones. This is very typical, but when it becomes a structural issue, which is what this is now, where those wall areas basically are failing, you can't just keep adding more and more concrete. This person added a little bit of chicken wire, then they put in some more concrete. It's basically just a little plaster on it. It doesn't do anything to give structural support to something that's failing. What it does do, I suppose, for this person is it bought them some time. But you see these loose stones there? See how there's all kinds of spots where there's no mortar, like right here, right in there. And that one's loose right there. And this stuff, oh, I can't reach it. So if I can reach it. See, look at the stones are just loose. And that's just dirt underneath. That is a foundation wall. That's bad. Old chimney, which has been covered over by brick on top of the stones. Another shot, a wide shot of that wall.